Yeah, that's right, even though Prawnsu is one of the smallest Loomians in the game, because you know, it's a shrimp, it is still a huge threat if you aren't careful. Okay then, hopping into the first battle then, I see a couple of things that can hit my Prawnsu super effective, so my Rageful plushie will go off. The issue is, there's a lot of bulkier things on this team, and I think that's a Soul Burst Icicle, so I gotta waste all of the Bane of Haste. Another issue is, Venilon could try to batter boots onto me, so I don't really want to have that try and hit me. And then also they have a Dokumaria which kinda resists or is immune to all of my moves, so I really gotta weaken that a lot with barbs. So let's try and get some down. Okay, actually just goes for the hard switch, not even gonna go for a zip zap. I'm not gonna complain about that. Into Icicle, that's completely fine. I would assume are you gonna set up Icicle traps first, or are you just gonna go for the Soul Burst, do some damage? Okay then, they didn't go for the Soul Burst, so I'm assuming Icicle trap first? Fade away. Oh no, just fade away. Okay, I'm a little surprised you just went for that, but I'm not complaining. Now into Billaforge. Oh, are you gonna get rid of my entry hazards? You better not. You better not. Well, I'll try and set a third layer of barbs up in case they don't go for burn up. Nice, Kindled Ridge. That will most likely kill me, which I'm completely fine with, and they do. Now, obviously I could try and go into Prawnsu now and get hit by a toxic move, but if Icicle is Soul Burst, I can't stop it from Soul Bursting, so now everything's going to be faster than me, so I don't think that's a good idea. The issue is, I have a lot of things that I don't want to switch into a Billaforge, and if you're wondering why I have so many water types, it's because I want to try and bait the opponent to actually bring in things that can hit Prawnsu super effective, so I get that Rageful plushie activation. But yeah, right now, it ain't working too well for me. I can try and go into Cleone, because they have Kindled Ridge, probably don't have Boiling Press, but that doesn't really matter if they just have a toxic move, so oh no. Okay, they actually go for the withdraw. Icicle switching in. Okay, that's big damage. It's going to take a stratagem, so if it goes for the Soul Burst now, we just nuke it and get rid of it. Not going to complain about that. Okay, and it is Soul Burst, which actually isn't bad for Cleone, because my Cleone is pretty slow in general. So there might be some things on their team I might underspeed. So with Bane of Haste, I might be able to outspeed a couple of things. I guess we'll see. I'm about to get hit pretty darn hard though. I'm assuming probably Fade Away, to be honest. Paddy Trick, there's the Bane of Haste, and yeah, Fade Away. That's gonna do some damage. Oh no. But whatever switches in has to take a stratagem, so what is it? Oh, Moriel. This is fine. This is fine. I just have to waste 4 turns of Bane of Haste now. That's all I gotta do. All I gotta do. Do I actually live a hit from Moriel? Oh, actually goes for Soft Water. That's completely fine. Easy Rejuvenate, baby. So that's another turn of Bane of Haste wasted. Obviously, Icicle could swap back in and go for its Soul move, but because it has to actually click it, as long as I can just get Prawnsu on the field and have it get it set up, we should be able to like, just blow through everything now. I'm actually going to go for a Near Enchantment, just so I can actually take a little bit of a better hit from things. That is not good though. That is really, really not good. Wobblisk right now would be pretty good if I had it. Oh no. Okay, it's not the end of the world. Shadow Lurk is gonna do a lot of damage though. I gotta think really fast. Soul Burst Fade Away. Moriel Soft Watered. Moriel attack me. So it's 2 more turns, I think. I wish I had the chance to just waste 2 more turns somehow. Yeah, let's go for Jolt. That's fine. I think there's 1 more turn of Bane of Haste, right? Yeah, I think there's 1 more turn. Oh wait, Moriel has freaking Jolt. That means it has priority. I actually have to get rid of Moriel, or just get rid of all of his energy. That is not good. That is really not good. Okay then, let's go for Fishkana? Because it's a +1, I'm kind of hoping it just one-shots me, but I'll just rough a big, meaty tsunami just to do damage to it, to be honest, because I kind of just want to get rid of the Moriel. I really don't want to deal with it just spamming priority moves, I'm not gonna lie. That doesn't sound fun at all, you know? Yep, big damage. Big damage. And... did Baneface not end? Did I count wrong? I didn't see it end. I'm gonna go for a Frost Beam because I don't really want to KO it. There's a Jolt again. It does knock me out. And they only have enough energy for one more Jolt. So, if they Jolt me, I'm kind of hoping they don't go for the priority flail. Because that might also knock me out. So, I'm gonna try Prawnsu now and hope for the best. Okay, they actually go for the weight. That's completely fine. I got my Accelerate off, so now, do ya want to hit me with that Jolt? This is actually the perfect time for you to do it, okay? The issue is, I really hope you don't have that Dokomori, or I'm gonna be screwed. Okay, there's the Jolt. That's completely fine, because I will live that, and I get my, Rachel Plushie activation, so... Works out pretty nice. I'm actually glad that they actually had this priority move and they didn't click it last turn. That would have been pretty bad. But yep, see you later, Moriel, and I think that's all of the priority. I don't think anything else on our team has priority. Okay, they went into Icicle. Surprisingly, it just lived Barbs. I was gonna go for Feral Blast. I mean, no reason to go for Shell Shrapnel, just to waste more energy. So, yep, and we can't go for Boom Bash, so let's just get rid of it. And because they went into Icicle and not Dokomori, I'm kind of hoping that they don't have it, which would be really nice. Oh, they do have Dokomori. This might be where Prawnsu get stopped. A lot of Dokomoris run like max health, max range defense, so I'm gonna click Feral Blast, but it might live it. Like, +2 Prawnsu is pretty good. I think you generally want to run it like mid to late game, when like a lot of things are weakened, so you can clean up. You can try to use it early game just like to get a lot of damage on a couple of things pretty fast, and then have like, I don't know, for me right now, Glacidia, then I've got like Zulong and Chienza to like clean up late game, so it can work early game, and it has got a purpose, but I think it's definitely better mid to late game. Let's click for a Blast low. No point clicking Water Move low, because it's probably Sponge. And it actually KO'd it. Okay, nice. It might have actually been a melee tank with Toxic Spine. Maybe. So if it was, nice. And I think Prawnsu actually just wins now. How's it going, Billow Forge? You really aren't gonna like this move. You really don't want to switch in right now. See you later. Okay, and Deladrix. Now you see, I'm actually out of energy now, so oh no. Oh no. I'm actually out of energy. This is really bad. At least I have Glacidia last, so Glacidia can definitely beat Deladrix. But hey, Prawnsu KO'd 4 things, I'm pretty sure, so I'll gladly take it. Well, because I got a +2 melee attack increase, I might as well just flail to hit it for some damage, right? +2? Only did that much? Excuse me? Only that much? Well, yeah, I mean, I could have waited, but... Yeah. It ain't really gonna do much if they just knock me out. But Glacidia can switch in here, and that should be the game. Deladrix should outspeed me, but I have a lot of natural range bulk, so I should easily take a hit no matter what, and this will definitely one-shot. There ain't no way Deladrix is living this, right? Oh, I just outspeed it, so it might be a Clutch plushie one, maybe not a Boots one. Okay, nice. I like it. Okay then, hopping into the next battle, now we're using a generally offensive Prawnsu with Peace of Mind and a Water Essence because, you know, Prawnsu has a whopping 130 range attack, so yeah, it kinda nukes even without the Rageful plushie increase. Okay, I think I can just lead off. Oh, we've got Golem. I forgot about the Chienta. I was like, no ice type. No, Chienta is definitely an ice type. Oh no, what do I switch into now? I don't know. Well, I guess I gotta go your snack, which I was trying to save for the Halvantic, but I don't really have anything else to switch into. That is also really bad. How about we don't do that? Okay, they actually just go for the withdraw. Yeah, that's completely fine. Oh, that is not fine, though. Oh no. Oh no. We could actually go into Prawnsu here and fire for a big, meaty Ferroblast. I don't know if it's going to be enough to one-shot a Seadrake, though. Seadrake probably already outspeeds me anyway. We could try it, but I mean, I'm going to lose my Prawnsu pretty fast, though. Pretty fast. Okay, let's see the natural damage. There's the Fallen Slam. It does a butt ton of damage, and I do get taken down to my clutch. But we gotta click a Ferroblast, so this should do a lot of damage. If not, just knock it out. Nice. Okay. I think we'll take that trade. That's like the nice part about Prawnsu having clutch. It can do things like that, and you can risk stuff like that because it has a built-in clutch plusher. The issue now is, I don't really know what else it's gonna do for this battle, especially because there's a lot of things on that guy's team that outspeeds me, so I gotta, like, battle against practically everything. Also, I don't know if that was actually their boot user. Deladrix could be their boot user, Halvantic could be their boot user. I have no way of knowing, unfortunately. Anyway, here I think we always go Glissadia, just natural range bulk, and into Deladrix. What's he really gonna do to me? I mean, Ferroblast is the only move that can actually do that much damage. I think we just throw off a Frost, expecting a Zip Zap here. Or do I Deep Freeze? I'm gonna throw off a Frost Beam. Oh, actually goes for the hard switch, so that might actually be their boot user since they didn't click Zip Zap. Unless it doesn't want to waste its energy, which is also fine. Falcor is in. We could probably go into Gargolem here, I think, and try and get a layer or two down for the barbs. They're most likely just going to go for a metal move, I would assume. Yeah, Metal Blast. That's completely fine. And yeah, I honestly completely forgot about Falcor. They have a very good switch into Glissadia. Probably should have brought my own Chienta instead. Probably would have been better. That's fine though. They go for the Flush and Flee. We're just wasting energy on everything. I ain't gonna complain about that. Easy layer of barbs, baby. Easy layer of barbs. There's the Chienta. That's completely fine. We're just gonna go for the Driving Force this time. I don't really want to give up Gargolem immediately, but I feel like it's probably gonna Brawn boost again, so we just Driving Force off the field. And if this is Clutch Plusher, we got rid of it. And yeah, don't have to worry about that. Probably isn't, but I don't have to worry about it now, do I? At all. Okay, I'm just gonna go for a Driving Force again. They go for the Gamma Pulse this time. I was kind of hoping that they would go for a Flash and Flee again. I'm not gonna lie, that did a lot of damage, damn. Oh, and it's Rageful plushie. Oh, that is such a shame. Valkyrie lost its Rageful. Okay, that is actually pretty good. And to Halvantic, okay, so we know that they have it. The issue is, I don't know how I'm gonna find out if it's boots or not. Hero, we can always go into... I almost switched into Prawn, so that would have been so sad. We always go Ursnack here, and we just click Baffle. No matter what switches in, our Prawnsu should be able to outspeed everything at -1. Maybe except the Deladrix. If the Deladrix is boots, it might potentially outspeed me. I gotta be very careful about that one. Okay, let's go for the Primal. Surprise, I actually stayed in. We can just go into our Prawnsu here then and just fire off a big Shell Shrapnel. I don't think they have anything to really switch in now. I mean, Ololan Deladrix, but has no defenses, so we will always take a knockout here. Okay, they do go for the withdraw into Deladrix. That's fine. They can only do this once. If I do that exact same thing again, where Halvantic comes in, I go Ursnack, they can't do that a second time. So I am completely fine with this. We could probably go into Gargolem here. Just sacrifice it. Probably gonna click a Bug-type move again, to be honest. Does a Bug-type move KO Gargolem? I'm kind of hoping it does. It does not. It does not. And if this thing is boots, yeah, it can't KO me, so we're just Driving Force here. Let's see. Okay, it is not boots. Okay, good to know. Critical hit. Kind of sucks. That means now we just go for Ursnack Baffle again, and Prawnsu will get a knockout. So this is probably the clutch plushie. Maybe CJ was the boot user. Honestly, they have like 3 potential things that are very common as boot users. Deladrix, very fast pivoter, nice. Seadrake, fast anomaly user, and Halvantic just raw damage. So it's kind of hard to tell. It's really hard to tell. Okay, Jetstream, I should live one. Nice, not stab. The issue now is I might struggle to tank a nuller hit from something. But hey, Deladrix is actually out of energy, so I'm not gonna complain about that. Do I just go for a Boom Bash, or do I just throw off a Shell Shrapnel here? I don't really want to go for Shell Shrapnel because that's wasting a lot of energy. I think I should just Boom Bash. Yep, they just sacrificed Deladrix. That's completely fine. I mean, they're out of energy, so it makes the most sense, in my opinion, to just sacrifice it. There's no reason keeping her on Deladrix with no energy, because when is it gonna click rest or wait? Never! Like, literally never. Okay, because they went into their Halvantic, we can probably assume that this is actually their boot user. I think we can probably just sacrifice Glissadia here. Zulon can clean up the game now for me, as long as I can weaken the Halvantic a little bit, so I think we always sacrifice Glissadia. They should go for the Primal Slash here, expecting your Snack to switch back in, so this should get one-shot, which I'm not complaining about. There's the Primal. It would have been nice though if I lived one hit, just to potentially see if it is a boot user or not. But yeah, either way, we just baffle against it, and Prawnsu can take another knockout. Because even if this thing is boots, we will always outspeed it at -1, so I don't have to worry about that really. Primal Slash, I should live. I was gonna say unless it critical hits, I still barely just live that. That is scary low. So yeah, even though my Prawnsu's been at 1 health, it is dealing damage, okay? Like, the fact that I'm like forcing them to stay in or switch out and die is pretty nice. So yeah, I mean, even if they stay in, I'm also taking a KO. I ain't complaining about that. Although we are running out of energy low. But yeah, Prawnsu is really, really scary. It's just that because it's so frail, it's so hard to work around it. And there are a lot of other like more offensive things like Glissadia that are also faster and are tankier. Like Prawnsu is good, but I don't know if it's really worth trying to make it work, to be honest. I actually might lose this. I kind of forgot about Chienta. Prawnsu doesn't outspeed this. I don't really know how... I mean, Zulong will outspeed it. I don't know if I'm going to one-shot it low. So... Oh no. Oh no. So yeah, I mean, Prawnsu I think is pretty good, but I feel like it just lacked a little bit too much right now. Unless like you specifically want its coverage, which most people probably aren't going to want. And they click Mega Punch. Oh my gosh. That is perfect. The issue is I don't have Quick Punch. Quick Punch here would be amazing. I'm actually surprised I clicked Mega Punch. But yeah, we gotta waste energy. I don't think I'm gonna be able to waste all of their energy low to try and go into Zulong. That would have been amazing look if they missed. Like, imagine if they missed. I could just go for the Baffle back into Prawnsu. Here then, I think Prawnsu's done its job. I think we just click Zip Zap. Also, yes, I don't have Fire Breath on my Zulong because I'm still using a boot one and a really old Zulong. I need to do a video on Fire Breath Zulong. And then I probably need to take away Fire Breath because Zulong is a little too restrictive with Fire Breath, unfortunately. Here, Willow, we just click Zip Zap. We should outspeed Chienta because I'm boots. We do damage. Thunderstrike probably killed it, but just be on the safe side. We'll Zip Zap just to weaken it. We'll sacrifice Prawnsu unless it misses Radiant Rush. Damn it. Why do mine miss, but no one else's miss? Like, why? This is unfair, okay? This is not fair. And now I think I just locked myself into Thunderstrike because I think it's just Chienta and Valkyrie? I think it's Valkyrie, but now that I said that, I'm second guessing myself. Oh no, it's Valkyrie. But yeah, this is weak enough already, it's like one shot, so nice. Prawnsu actually did pretty good work, even though I did sacrifice its clutch very early into the battle. If you put in the work, it definitely works, but you can say that about any Loomian. Like, yeah, if I bring Sumbito, it's going to be really difficult for it to do something, but if I manage to like put it in like situations where it's really good, it's also going to do a really good job. So yeah, Prawnsu is alright. I mean, definitely the second best shrimp. The male one, definitely the worst, so yeah. The pre-evolution is probably the better one out of all of these, which is a little unfortunate. But yeah, there's Prawnsu. I also think it is a very, very scary attacker. Fortunately right now, the secret ability is Vicious, which means Once you can poison yourself, you are going to do even more damage. Then I think it's going to be a really scary wall breaker. The issue is we don't have a self-poisoning item yet. Eventually, though, we will. Jumping into the sets then, starting off with the cleaner set, we're running 200 speed TPs with a nimble personality to be as fast as possible, then we have 200 range attack TPs with a smart personality to hit as hard as possible, and then the 68 energy TPs at level 50 will give us a grand total of 277 energy we can use, which will let us go for 1 accelerate, 2 shell shrapnels, 2 boom bashes, and 1 ferroblast, and then the 32 health TPs are leftovers. For the held item, we're running the Rageful plushie. Our goal is to set up an accelerate on the exact same turn that we get hit by a super effective move, so we can get a +2 speed and +2 range attack stat increase to start sweeping. And with our normal ability clutch, we'll always be able to avoid being one-hit KO'd, and at the most, we'll always be left on 1 health, but just make sure to clear the field of any entry hazards before switching Prawnsu in. And then finally for the moves, we're running Accelerate to increase our speed stat, Shell Shrapnel is our strongest stab option, and Ferroblast and Boom Bash are our coverage moves. And now for the normal offensive set, since the Rageful plushie set is a little gimmicky. We're running 200 speed TPs with a nimble personality to be as fast as possible, 200 range attack TPs with a smart personality, lets us hit as hard as possible, then we have 68 energy TPs, which at level 50 will give us a grand total of 277 energy we can use, which will let us use 1 Peace of Mind, 2 Shell Shrapnels, 2 Boom Bashes, and 1 Ferroblast, and then the 32 health TPs are leftovers. For the held item, we're running a Water Essence since we'll mostly be spamming Shell Shrapnel as it's just our strongest move by a long shot, but you can switch this out for any other offensive item like a different essence, shell, or even power cuff since we have a huge, monstrous energy stats. For the ability, we're running the normal ability Clutch, which will guarantee that we'll live 1 hit from full health no matter what, which is pretty useful since Prawnsu's defensive stats are more on the glass cannon side of things. And then finally for the moves, we're running Peace of Mind to set up to deal more damage, Shell Shrapnel is our strongest stab option, and then we have Ferroblast and Boom Bash as our coverage options.